This video is taking a look at Guard of Valor, the artifact from Dark Age of Camelot. We're doing this on the Eden server where artifacts are available as cosmetic skins. This chest piece is available to all classes in the game, so anyone can use this, and the encounter is one of the more difficult artifact encounters available on Eden. So the object of the Guard of Valor encounter is to defeat DAOC. DAOC is a centaur who wears a funny hat and wanders around green glades with 3 bodyguards. He patrols between these 3 huts all the way down to the Cloud Song encounter in the middle of the zone. There's a lot of open space out here, so I suggest engaging these mobs in an area where there's not a lot of aggro and you have plenty of room to operate. There's a lot of different strategies you can use to approach this encounter. I think the most straightforward way is to grab 2 tanks, 1 to 2 healers, and just split the aggro. So we had 1 tank pick up DAOC and Syrinx, we had the other tank pick up Hadros and Flimnos, and then we killed them in an order where we took 1 off of the off tank, 1 off the main tank, and then repeated that. I think you could kill DAOC first. I'm not sure there's anything keeping you from doing that. I didn't really see any mechanics that would prevent it. However, just know that if you do it this way, it will work every single time. There also are strategies where you can use a single tank who picks up DAOC and you use a kiting class like someone with nearsight, someone with speed like a bard or a minstrel. Amnesia is also useful, and that person kites the 3 bodyguard mobs away while your tank, healer, and DPS just kill DAOC. It's totally doable, but I've also seen it go chaotically wrong, and honestly, if you're looking for a video on how to do this, you may want to stick with the straightforward way. But I do want you to know that there's more advanced options out there and that you can cut down the number of people you need, specifically the number of tanks you need. Considering how difficult it may be for you to get the specific skin you want, you may want to consider certain efficiencies to make this go easier with less people you're rolling against. That being said, a full group is about what I think this is tuned for. As you engage this pack, you want to let your tanks have some time to pick up aggro. If you're tanking, you want to be using one style and one style only, taunt. But you do want to split your taunts up between the 2 mobs you're supposed to be tanking. If you're DPS, you want to give your tanks time to pick up aggro. You want to use your debuffs. You want to use things that make the mobs hit less hard. Your utility, your off heals to assist in making sure that things don't get out of hand while everybody gets into place. And if you're a healer, you want to make sure that you're using anything possible at this point, because while you're trying to stabilize is really the riskiest part of the fight. Once your tanks have aggro, it's pretty simple just to combine your DPS, blow up the mobs. If you're doing casters, you want to use debuffs. If you're doing melee, you may want to use legendaries. The hardest part about this is getting the mobs on the tank and making sure that the tanks stay alive. And we actually had a member of our group go link dead here, so that's why the last mob takes so long. And once you kill DAOC, you will get credit for the Guard of Valor encounter. 1 skin drops per kill, and again, it is going to be specific to an armor type. You can put that skin on a piece of armor, you can trade it to another player, you can buy or sell it on the marketplace. Happy hunting. I want to give a quick shout out to MacLeod for putting this group together. I'm using his tactics, and to Barbecue for modeling the skin.